Hi, it's India. Okay, do you ever do something and you like get to the end and you just don't feel 100% about it? Well, that's what I'm experiencing right now. I've been through all 7 necklaces and this number 3 is really just on me. So I wanted to bring up one more thing about this necklace, just to sort of complete my circle here to feel good about myself. Okay, so I told y'all about these, probably came from the Pearl Market. They've got their cute little Chinese clasp. And I said that these were Chinese freshwater pearls. The thing I don't know, and that is kind of like on me, I do not know if these are Keshi pearls. Part of them look like Keshis, and some of the pearls on this strand don't look like Keshis, so it's throwing me off. So I just thought I'd explain to you Keshis and maybe just say, hey, I don't know. I don't know the definitive answer on this necklace, right? Because I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to say, hey, I don't know 100% about these. Okay, so what a Keshi is, in the pearl making, the cultured pearl process, we put an irritant inside of the oyster or mollusk to cause it to start making a pearl, right? In saltwater production, it's a bead and a piece of tissue. If the mollusk, oyster, expels that bead, but still has formed what we call a pearl sac, where it's still forming a pearl, but it just doesn't have that bead nucleus, that's called a Keshi pearl. So a Keshi pearl really is like the mollusk rejecting the cultured pearl process. So it's sort of like a natural pearl, but not really, because there was human intervention. So the mollusk wouldn't have formed the pearl on their own necessarily. It was caused by a human intervening, right, into the process, but they kind of, the mollusk rejected what was given to it to start making the pearl, if that makes sense. But it still continued to make a pearl. That is called a Keshi. And Keshis can literally look like cornflakes. That's really what they typically look like, but they generally have really great luster to them, which is why this necklace that has just some really beautiful luster to it, I'm like, I can't decide if these are Keshis. Here's some few options. These are Keshis. These are not Keshis, but just look like Keshis. Or these are not Keshis, but are still called Keshis, because that's another thing in China sometimes. They will call a pearl how it looks versus what it naturally actually is. So I just wanted to add that about this necklace. Again, these are Chinese freshwater pearls, but they could potentially be Keshis, meaning whatever central nucleus. It's hard because in freshwater pearls, they don't put a bead nucleus in the majority of the freshwater pearls. So it wouldn't be the same as expelling the bead nucleus. However, they do have Chinese freshwater Keshis, which is sort of the same thing, where they're kind of rejecting, or maybe a pearl form not where it was supposed to. So I've harvested pearls in the Philippines before, and there have been Keshis that have formed somewhere else within the oyster, not where the original implantation was. Like the actual pearl that we were culturing for is actually harvested, as well as a Keshi forms. So there's a lot of ways that Keshis can form. So I just want to throw that out there because I'm not 100%. These might be Keshis, or they might just be a standard Chinese cultured pearl. All right. Thank you so much. See, now I feel great. I appreciate you listening. Bye.